Men going their own way, just one.
Comes to men, if I can give you only one advice that you just have to.
Fellas, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a striking statistic. 67% of men are going their own way as modern women spiral.
Men going their own way has just one. Today's video is very intriguing and it illustrates what's happening in society. And men are done with the games. Today's content comes from men only. You can check out their channel, link in the description. Watch to the end of the video to understand why men going their own way, just one. And now let's just go ahead and jump right back into the video.
We'll explore the reasons behind this trend, the reactions from women, and what this means for the future of relationships and dating. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Let's jump right in and break it all down.
A few days ago, I've decided to stop playing games and just communicate my feelings openly and honestly towards the person that I'm seeing at that particular moment. I was left undelivered. He didn't even open it. He didn't even leave me on red. He left me undelivered. The only thing I said was, hey, if I'm honest, I would love to see you again. That's it. I'm done with dating. Okay, update. 2 days ago, I sent this message saying, like, if I'm really honest, I would love to see you again. And he left me undelivered, as I said in my previous video. I just checked again. And 38 minutes ago, he opened it. He waited 2 days to open it. So first he left me undelivered. And then he left me on red.
I want you guys to understand that these are the types of men that women actually love. Toxic men, men who gaslight them, men who don't actually want them, men who treat them poorly, men who lie to them. It's a very sad reality, but women do not like honest men. Women do not like men who are direct. Women want men who are typically unattainable. You have to understand that most women have no problem. And when I say this, let me say it again. Most women have no problem sharing a man. All right. In fact, that's just how they like it. Women absolutely love the prospects of sharing one man. Okay. It's so sad, but the Bible even talks about it. It warns about it that the day will come where multiple women will cling to one man and say, I will provide for myself, but just allow me to be called by your last name so that my shame can be taken away. And that is the day that we now live in. I often warn that when we talk about the Bible and the things in the Bible that are so true, and that, really people say, well, how the heck did these people know these things? These men who wrote the Bible were so wise. They clearly saw the future. The Bible is more than simply seeing the future. What they are actually telling you are stories of the past. Nothing new that that's nothing new that is happening right now in terms of gender dynamics is new. These are things that women have been doing for forever. It's a sad reality. Men have been, there was a tablet that was deciphered from like hundreds of years ago. And what did they find out? What did they discover? It was basically a letter between a man from like a couple thousand years ago, between him and his wife, like in the Middle East. And he was basically telling his wife that, he's out there working, hustling, getting as much money as he can. And his wife was giving him crap. His wife was giving him a load of crap. And then you wonder why men just give up. You wonder why men become liars. You wonder why men say, I'm done. I'm not going to play your games anymore. The first step to winning is to stop playing their games. Okay? I talk about Little Pancho and Sancho. Those are the men that women love. Those are the men that women actually desire. Those are the men that women actually want. All right? The moment you start playing her game, she no longer likes you anymore. She never really liked you to begin with, to be very honest. And you have so many men in today's society right now who are so desperate that they will accept the bare bottom of the mill and just take whatever they can get. A lot of these dudes are just happy being simps, and it's a sad reality. It's a sad, sad reality, but it's a reality that men have to wake up to. It's a reality that men have to be conscious of, because too many men are being taken advantage of. Too many men are having everything just ripped away from them. Okay, it happens around us, and it happens constantly. And men need to wake up and be conscious of it.
Fuck is wrong with people? Honestly.
Here's the thing. This drama queen has been seeing this particular guy for a while in what we can call a situationship. He was serious about her, but she was more interested in boosting her ego and getting validation through playing games. Now, she's decided to stop playing games and is trying to be serious and shoot her shot. Unfortunately for her, he got bored with her antics. He thought she was still playing games, so he decided not to participate and left her undelivered. It's a classic case of actions having consequences. She spent so much time playing games and seeking validation that when she finally decided to get serious, the guy had already moved on mentally. He got tired of the uncertainty and the back and forth.
Actually, in this situation, it very well may be that she was messing around with one of those F boys. All right, she was messing around with Chatter Tyrone. Those are the men that they love. Those are the men that they desire. Those are the men that don't give a damn about them. And if you notice, she's ecstatic and giddy about this. What do you think that she would actually tell some random dude, "Hey, I think we should get serious"? All right, no, she's basically trying to go for a man who does not want her, does not want to be in a relationship with her, and that's the reason why she's still chasing him. All right. They don't actually want good men. They want men that play games. They want men that are toxic. They want excitement to the very end of their existence. They want excitement because they go through their entire lives, getting living off these dopamine spikes, right? So basically, there's no such thing as bad emotions for a woman. All emotions are good emotions because they take them from highs to lows, and it gives them a natural hit of dopamine, and that's all. That's all they really care about.
Realizing that he deserved someone who values his time and effort from the beginning. Women often complain about the lack of quality men, but sometimes they need to reflect on their own behavior and how it affects their relationships. This drama queen had a serious guy right in front of her, but her need for constant ego boosts and validation led her to play games instead of committing. When she finally saw his value, it was too late. This is a lesson in understanding that real relationships require honesty, consistency, and effort. You can't expect someone to stick around forever while you figure out what you want. Good men, like the one in this story, will eventually walk away if they feel like they're being played. The guy's decision to leave her undelivered was his way of setting boundaries and protecting himself from further emotional turmoil. He saw through her games and decided that he deserved better. It's a reminder that men have limits too and won't wait around indefinitely for someone to make up their mind. Women need to realize that playing games and seeking constant validation can drive away good men. It's important to be clear about your intentions and appreciate the people who are genuinely interested in you. If you wait too long or treat someone poorly, you might find that they've moved on by the time you're ready to get serious.
Maybe, guys, that's something to think about before you do this. Because it sucks, okay? It sucks.
Guys, women chose this reality for themselves. They chose a reality where men are done playing games. They chose a reality where men are sick of the nonsense, of the foolery, and they basically decided that they wanted to go down this path. Now they don't want to live with the consequences of it. And of course, they're on social media putting all of their business out there. Like all of the singing and dancing on social media is just a cry for attention. And why would you give a woman attention for free? You should never give a woman your attention for free. Give it to them sparingly. Give it to them sparingly. Give it to them in pieces. Give them only minutes and even seconds, all right? Make them work for it. But don't give your attention away for free. It's a sad reality that we live in, but the truth is now you have a lot of men saying that, hey, men should not even live with women. Like a lot of men are refusing to live with women. They will not live with a woman. They will not cohabitate. They're not dating. 67% of men have completely gone MGTOW, and they want to live separate lives. They want to live separate lives. They want to avoid all relationships and society. They want to just go their own way and stay away. And then of course you have women and Sims who are like, yeah, these men are so terrible. If they're really going their own way, then they would be silent. Okay, like guys, these people who destroyed society, This is the reality. It's, it's funny. There's an event that happened recently where there was this black woman over in, I forget what state, and there was a police officer who, unfortunately, she ended up being control alt deleted. And the reality is, women of all ethnicities, white women, are freaking out on the internet, like now, making video after video about this. Like, how could this happen? They're in absolute shock and awe. They don't understand. I've said this before, that women are at the mercy of the world. Men were the protectors of women, and women traded in men for the state. These members of law enforcement, they're enforcers, and they outrank women. Women operated as agents of the state, and now they are under the complete control and surveillance of the state and the state's enforcers. When the enforcers do something wrong, if there's no camera, and even when there is a camera, it doesn't matter, because a lot of times they'll get off. And now women are like, we don't feel safe. These enforcers are bad people. Well, guess what, lady? Guess what, sweetie? The enforcers run things. They are the absolute direct hires of the state. They directly represent the state. Women traded in men for the state, and now they don't like the consequences. And when they turn around, they're like, men, you need to come and protect us. And men are like, listen, you need to turn to the state and go back to the state. They immediately say, oh yeah, you think that's what's going to happen? You don't want to give us what we want? All right, we're going to have the state come and get you. You see that? Like, this is crazy. They tell us, they turn around and they're like, protect us, because the state is not doing what we want. And when we direct them back to the state, they're like, oh, you're not going to give us what we want? We'll have the state come after you. And somehow they think that's logical. That's only going to push more men away. But guys, this is the reality. Men going their own way is only going to continue to grow. MGTOW just won because women are pushing men towards it. All right, because of their actions and the way that they behave in society. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, consider checking out and subscribing to our newsletter for my personal thoughts, insights, and a free copy of my ebook, The Blueprint for Escaping the Rat Race. Click the link in the description to get your free copy. What do you guys think regarding all of this? Men going their own way, just one. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.